Hey, what's going on, Bird Game? Philly Carnage here, back. Episode 4, I believe, here of the Denver Broncos rebuild. We have not been good at all. Uh, yeah, the biggest thing that, happened for the most part was we cut ties with Drew Lock. We did bring in JC Jackson. Justin Simmons is still here. Bradley Chubb, Cortland Sutton, Jerry Jeudy, Noah Fant. We did bring in Sean Murphy Bunting. We drafted Kwity Paye, who is done very well for us. But really, the biggest thing is we're now rocking with old Sam Ellinger at quarterback. Former Texas star. Really, 2021 is his draft class. I don't really expect much out of him whenever it comes to the NFL. Uh, kind of a lot like the Tim Tebow situation. College, absolutely phenomenal. Has some of his quirks, but I don't see that really transitioning into the NFL. Running back, we also got Breece Hall, who was hidden dev and came out as a superstar. So with that, we're going to change it, at least give him running back apprentice for right now. And he has that one upgrade to bump him up to an 83. Melvin Gordon has pretty much taken the back burner there, sitting at the ripe age of 31. I mean, as we get into season 4 here, we're taking on the Ravens here in week 1, trying to come out victorious. I highly doubt it, but we come away with a 17-13 victory. All right. Very surprising. Drummond Jones gets that upgrade, get him up there to that 80 overall. He's progressed nicely, +4 awareness, +1 tackle. Wyatt Davis as well, our right guard. He's slowly getting there. He is a star dev. Would have been nice for him to come out as a superstar, but I mean, we all know how dev traits really go with the offensive lineman to where really it doesn't happen. We have a breakout scenario for KJ Hamler. Uh, as we remember, the game that we don't talk about last episode, we had that opportunity and we couldn't get anything done. So, we'll sim this. I want to come in a little later. We lose 16-10, and KJ Hamler did not come away. But we did have a weekly award. Chris Barnes, 8 tackles, a sack, and an interception. So we lost the game, but it was a pretty close one. So we got the 1-1 Cleveland Browns here in week 3, followed by the bye week. So we absolutely get shit on, 35-0. So somehow we can come away. We can beat the Ravens. We can, stay pretty close to the Buccaneers. Granted, I don't know who their quarterback is right now, but we'll give the team some rest and relaxation after that ass kicking that they just undertook. And I'm pretty sure the Browns didn't even bring the lube. So looking at contracts, I know it's early. It's going to be a big year. Again, a lot of these guys, maybe that's a very, very cheap deal for that backup quarterback. I'll probably just lock him in. Ben Cleveland's there. Josh Jobe, he's not really seeing the field, so we can bounce on him. Sam, probably redo his contract as well. Goudry, McManus is, 1 year, not too bad. But I mean, we got a lot of guys that we got to re-sign here. Malik Reed, Wyatt Davis, Dalvin Tomlinson, Kwity Paye. Let's just knock this one out right away. We'll even give him a little bit of a boost. See if he'll just take this offer right off the bat. There we go. We got him, Justin Simmons, JC Jackson. We want to retain him. Bump him up as well. 47. There we go. We got him. Justin Simmons, that 91 overall is nice. The superstar is nice. He's been a big part of the team. I'm not a fan of it being 4 years, but we can't let him walk. Dalvin Tomlinson, we're gonna have to see about that. Most likely, probably re-sign him. For the most part, probably re-sign our dev players there. So, getting into Week 5 against the New England Patriots, there's still not much really going on. Trying to get a victory here, get back up to 500, and we get a 31-28 victory. All right, we got the 3-2 Chiefs coming to town so far in this rebuild. It's been very, very good for us. Trying to remember, I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like we've had the Chiefs number the entire time that we've played them. Through the first 3 episodes, as we're just kind of running down here, getting some of the guys that can get some playtime, and oh god, there's a lot of them. So simming up here against the Chiefs, we suffer a 31-21 loss. Okay, we got the Raiders here in week 7 and 10, so we need to find somehow to come away with at least one of those victories. I did throw Boyles out there on the trade block. He's a contract year. Atlanta's willing to give us a 5th, so all right, why not? We'll at least move him, add a little more depth, get that another 5th round that we could try to flip at some point, next week, to try to come away with, improving that up to a 3rd, a 4th, something. But we got the Raiders here, and we lose. We got frustrated receiver Cortland Sutton. He wants the ball. Rightfully so. He's supposed to be that number 1 receiver on the team. And, we're just not using him. 27-25, we lost. So we got the 5-1 New Orleans Saints here. And, it is the bye week. Well, I mean, it is the trade deadline. So we might as well take a look. So we already used Ritter, so I don't really want to. But Trey Lance, we could go after Trey. They need linemen. Actually, let's look some halfback. We could try to move Melvin Gordon and then go into free agency and try to pull somebody. We could look at our corners. We're very deep whenever it comes there. A lot of our guys are young, so what do we want to do? Let's see. What's their look on Josh Jobe? And let's look at 2/5. See if we can come away with that. And they're not interested at all. Fantastic. So, we'll keep rocking with old Sam. See if we can do anything with him. As we're here taking on the 5-1 New Orleans Saints. We lose 36-33. So I don't understand. Whatever we're doing somewhat right. As we need to stop this losing streak. So, we're going to come in here against the Panthers and try to get, off the losing streak, get back into that win column. And, of course, we got to try to hold them to under 50 yards running. Cortland Sutton, he's at least a little happy. We started calling his number a little more. Got that plus 20 morale. So, yeah. We will take a look to see how the Panthers are shaping out. What do they got on their squad? What are we looking at? We got Christian McCaffrey, Brian Burns, and Shaq Thompson as their superstar X Factor. DJ Moore, Kyle Pitts, George Pickens, Derek Browns, Khalil Herbert, and Pat Fairmuth as their superstars. All right, so we get the ball to start the first half. I just got some of my go-go juice in me, drinking the rain here. Especially that orange dreamsicle. If you guys haven't had it yet, definitely try it. If you enjoyed the orange dreamsicle ice cream back in the day. You know, the orange with the white filling. Yeah, it's like heaven in your mouth. So we're gonna hand it off to Breece Hill, pick up 3. You know, at least get the ball rolling a little bit here to start the game. You know, I'm a little leery on coming out here and trying to throw right away with Sam. I want to get him at least a little bit comfortable. We're gonna try the 0-1 trap. Able to get it. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Can we get around the edge? Damn. Got tackled. But huge gain. 37 yards for Breece Hall. So it's looking like the traps could possibly be something that we're going to be working with this game. And, you know, it would be huge to somehow, you know, get to that point where Breece Hall gets a breakout game to go up to a superstar. As, you know, why not just feed him the ball? Get him this ball back here. I'm not a fan of all the superstars on that one side of the defense for the Panthers. So we're going to flip it. See what we can do. See if we can get the edge again. Unable to. Damn. Loss of 1. So down here at the 6-yard line, we've been moving the ball pretty well. This time, Breece Hall gets that walk in, able to cut up, find the A gap, and take it in for the score. So defensively, not only do we have to worry about DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey, but we got to worry about Curtis Samuel, who just took the jet sweep. And we also have to worry about superstar Kyle Pitts. So it's going to be an interesting one, to say the least, as we're just going to try to get back there, try to get pressure, and nothing. Teddy out there finding the holes in the zone. Oh, there we go. Bradley Chubb. Let's go. Knock him back. Set him down. 2nd and 20. As we just end the first quarter with a 7-0 lead. So far, defense. Okay, I'm good with it. Let's go. Hopefully we can get this spy in here to come down and smack him. As it won't surprise me if it's a run. Nope. They're actually going to run it. And somehow, Kyle Pitts is a absolute monster. Able to grab that one-handed and haul that in. As we're going to switch over here to Tomlinson. Try to get the bull rush. We get it. And there we go. Force a 4th down. And try to just hold him to 3 here. So down here, 2-minute warning, 3rd and 6 at the 18-yard line. You know, hopefully we can at least come away with 3. At least that's the ultimate goal. As we lob that, Sam. Lob that. Oh, so much for coming away for 3. As Sam throws the pick, we had Cortland Sutton on the slant, but I mean, y'all saw it. I failed to convert. Come on, there we go. Got him. Ball got tipped. And Bradley Chubb was there to make the tackle. All right, so defense has not really been able to stop them for the most part. We can't get constant pressure, as once again they find Kyle Pitts over the middle for a wide open game. You know, Teddy 10 for 15, over 100 yards passing. You know, for the most part, we've shut down the run, but then again, they haven't really ran the ball too much. We just need to find a way to get some pressure. They find Kyle Pitts once again. I don't know where the hell my zones are, and that was not Kyle Pitts. That was Pickens. So for some reason, my zones don't want to stay in position. Let me get over here so I can. Couldn't. Come on, somebody. There we go. Put CMC down. 2nd and 4. Let's send some pressure as the Carolina Panthers are breathing down our necks here at the 5-yard line. We're able to get the spin, and our defense. Where's your zones? What's going on? As they find, I think that was DJ Moore, wide open for an easy touchdown. All right, so the Panthers are down here in the red zone once again. I'm shading on the inside, so hopefully, all right, able to go and get that pass break up. 3rd and 8. If we can hold them, that's going to be huge. So as you see, we got press. We're shading inside. Come on, no! Hold them. Is that 4th? 4th down. 4th and 1. Let's go. He held them. We're getting the ball back. All we have to do is go down the field and score a touchdown. And I'll take a 1-point victory. I don't care. So here we are at the 16-yard line. It's coming down to, can we get this? We need to find somehow, some way to come away with a victory as I rolled too far. I need to step up in that pocket. As we're sitting here, we got 2nd and 19. Pretty much 2nd and a mile. And we got him. Dive. Yes. Let's go. Noah Fant in the corner of not really the corner, but at the pylon, able to grab it and get that touchdown with 41 seconds to go. Now, we just need our defense. Throwing it, come on. Okay. Whew. I was about to say he caught that. Okay. But we'll just go back to recent plays. Stay on Bradley Chubb. Press, play over top. Contain. And hopefully we can just do what we got to do as there's wide open on that side. Just drop. Come on. Yes. JC Jackson is there for the interception. We're going home with the victory in this one, boys. So we came away with that victory last week. As you see up there in the top left, it says 17-13. That's because we got the ball back, ran the ball, and then we got to the point where we just started taking some knees, and the Panthers kept calling timeouts. So, hey, we got in field goal range. I called the timeout with time expiring. Got to be a little petty. But we got the Raiders here, and we're able to get a 21-14 victory. We got a breakout scenario. Chris Barnes has the opportunity. Go up to X Factor, maybe? No, I think it's Superstar. Maybe I have no idea. But yeah, so he has the opportunity to go up. We get the victory, so we can just upgrade our guys. And now I'm curious, what is Chris Barnes? So Chris Barnes is a superstar, so we have the opportunity here in week 11 to come away and get an X Factor. And unfortunately, it's not going to happen. We lose 24-11. We got the 5-5 Los Angeles Chargers. We get a 21-3 victory. So we can go through, we can upgrade. Chiefs have not been doing well at all in this sim, as they're sitting 4-7. We're 5-6, and we get a 31-24 victory. So we're taking on the 6-6 Houston Texans. Pretty sure I saw earlier as I was scrolling around that um, Deshaun Watson is a 99 overall, but Breece Hall now has Jukebox, so that's just going to make him even more dangerous. As we're going to try to improve to 7-6 on the year, we lose 35-21. Excuse me. We got the 6-7 Atlanta Falcons. We lose 20-17. So, pretty much writing this year off already. Because unless somehow something miraculous happens, it's not gonna result in the playoffs as we fall on a losing streak as we lose to the Bengals and then we fall 17-7 to the Los Angeles Chargers. So as we'll go through here, we will sim up the playoffs, kind of take a look, check Pro Bowl roster, see if we had anybody actually make it, and then we'll go over the actual stats as so far nobody for quarterback, nobody for running back or fullback, no respect in the receiving core, and I mean pretty much same goes for everywhere else. We're just not there. We're not getting the respect. We're not doing enough. So we have nobody that gets represented in the Pro Bowl. We got the Browns against the Saints in Super Bowl 59. But before that, we finished bottom dwellers of the AFC West. We'll check out the stats. Sam Ellinger, 3,800 yards, 19 touchdowns. We were the 32nd offense in the league and the 10th defense. So we're getting there on defense. But whenever your quarterback only throws for 19 touchdowns and then ties that up with 14 interceptions, come on, what do you expect to happen? Rushing wise, Breece Hall, 730-4. Melvin Gordon, 4-6. We're just not one of those teams that run the ball. Receiving wise, Cortland Sutton, 960-5. KJ Hamler had a solid year, 8-7. Noah Fant, 7, and that one game winning touchdown. Jerry Jeudy again, your number 2 receiver, only 600 yards and 1 touchdown. Come on, EA, fix your game. Chris Barnes led the way, 119 tackles, 8 TFLs, 5 sacks, and 3 interceptions. Bradley Chubb there with 6. Barnes and Kwity Paye both with 5. And Sean Murphy-Bunting led the way with 4 interceptions. So with that, we'll take a look at the yearly awards, see if we had anybody. Obviously, we're not going to be in the MVP running. We're not going to be in the Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive, did we have anybody? Negative. Offensive rookie, I don't believe we had anything, but defensive rookie, there's an opportunity, and there's not best quarterback. So, I mean, just kind of running down through here for the top. We're not going to have anybody, at least representing. Sean Murphy-Bunting there at 7, and then Chris Barnes there at 6. And kicker, McManus coming in there at 7. So recapping the 2024 season, the Browns get their second Super Bowl victory. And Jarvis Landry was your Super Bowl MVP. And as you see on the right-hand side, everybody, that got their individual awards. Derek Carr, Zach Taylor, Russ Wilson, Fred Warner, Brandon Johnson, and Trevante Lowell. So really, we didn't have much to go as far as salary cap. There were a lot of big names out there, but we got Eddie Goldman, Dalvin Tomlinson decided he wanted to test out free agency, so we needed somebody to fill out that defensive tackle position as we enter year 5 of the rebuild. So we'll kind of get up here. We'll get up to speed with the draft. We're picking 5th overall. So I let the computer do all the I let the computer do everything for me for the most part. So, we could go quarterback there. but I don't really want to jump that far ahead. Dennis Cumberland, definitely a guy I need. Definitely add depth there to the defensive line spot. Uh, Linebackers are pretty solid. So for the most part for us, the biggest need would be corner, another halfback, and defensive tackle. So, with that, my thoughts, we're just going to do it now. We're going to grab Dennis Cumberland, and we're going to ignore the elephant in the room here of a 76 overall number 2 in true talent. And, yeah, a normal dev. Sounds about right. Madden is definitely on point. So we're just going to sim up here to pick 2. If one of the guys that we highlighted are still there, we'll just grab them. That way it's done. It's over with. And then we go and look at that. We got number 1 and number 2 in true talent. At least number 1 has, the hidden dev trait, but why doesn't 2? But that's where we're going to end off. We're going to end off with picking the number 1 and the number 2 player in the draft. And, we'll kick back episode 5 with, the rest of the draft, get right into season 5. Try to at least make the playoffs one of these years. So, as you see on the screen, there's my socials, the Instagram, Twitch, the Facebook. All the descriptions are down below in the description, obviously. Make sure to go check them out, drop a follow. I do repost this same content on Facebook. Just trying to get the name out there a little more. But as always, if you're new, make sure you hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe with the little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you're one of the first to know. But other than that, thanks for stopping by. Peace. Peace? What the hell is feast?